back to DeGrom. He's going to go to second for one, to first, double play.
Rizzo launches one way.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it. That's at the middle, base hit. Anthony Rizzo with a home run. Cubs lead 5-4.
Swing on it, he got him. Down into center field until they win this ball game. And he's got it again. Get out of here.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Bud Norris, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Nick Markakis is one of the game's best defensive outfielders. He's won a number of Gold Gloves. In fact, Markakis went 398 games without committing an error. That's phenomenal.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 105.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
Striding into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Norris sets. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball ripped to the right side, but caught by Freeman at first. And he'll step on the bag himself for the double play.
Well, not much you can do there. As a runner, you want to get a good bouncing lead off of first, but with the first baseman holding, once he fields it, forget it. It's an easy unassisted double play.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, too outrageous.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Steve, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on them. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. didn't go deep, only through 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there's a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
And this is something that you're just going to have to get used to. This is a home plate umpire that's known to have a pretty wide strike zone. And I think he claimed his very first victim right there.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie
Freeman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start him knee-high and let him dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Diaz ranging up the middle. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will dig in now. The American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Garcia is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adonis Garcia strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
The windup and the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. To first. Teixeira's got it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Stepping in, A.J. Pierzynski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
2 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury's after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Hector Olivera.
Hector Olivera will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Starlin Castro leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Inciarte sprinting after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is Bourne to make the play for the first out.
Batting 8, shortstop, Jonathan Diaz.
Jonathan Diaz digs in here for his first appearance. Norris is ready. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
High in the air out to center field. Bourne has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
If these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Masahiro Tanaka will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. This is popped up. Garcia is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Michael Bourne digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. ready to deliver the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
The pitcher, Bud Norris, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Here comes the 1-0. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Ender Inciarte will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
In there, no balls and a strike. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Two gone now.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Emilio Bonifacio.
Coming to the plate now, Emilio Bonifacio. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Center
It's
fielder.
always big when you get your
Jacoby
leadoff guy on to
Ellsbury.
start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Sent on the ground out to second. Garcia ranges to his right. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Look out, 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
On the ground to the right side. Garcia gloves it onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Norris into the windup. 0-2 on its way. On the ground to third. Oliveira scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Down the first baseline. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
13, second baseman, Adonis Garcia.
In now, Adonis Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Diaz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like
Pregame.
you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit. You get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced, or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
The 0-1 delivery. Bounced weakly near the plate. McCann gonna have to hurry. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Mark Teixeira will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Shot toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Brian McCann is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out in front of it, strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6-3, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Oh, that is a sweet play right there. He's trying to get this ball to second quickly, so he fields it and scoops this thing all in one motion.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Starlin Castro is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. Halfway home, still no score. And here is Nick Markakis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder number 22, Nick Markakis.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tanaka sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Hector Oliveira is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And that's the second time he's been set down on strikes so far in this ballgame. He just looks like a spectator up there. I think you need to be a little more protective up there with 2 strikes.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder Michael Bourne. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, he can forget it.
2 out, nobody on. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Outside, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Julio Teheran will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
49, Julio Teheran.
Jonathan Diaz will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label, and this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Oliveira has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Well, here it is again. Look at him just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the swing a bit and just pop it straight up.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Bourne, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Tehran sets. Here's the 0-1. And Ellsbury's running. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
The third baseman, number 13.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Markakis. And the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 New York. Gordon Beckham is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gordon Beckham.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least get.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's swung on and missed as Beckham is gone for the first out.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? You're just making it look easy.
Ender Inciarte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Emilio Bonifacio will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Mm.
2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Looking to avoid his first walk. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Jim Johnson is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
53, Jim Johnson.
Mark Teixeira will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting,
Brian McCann will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. He'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
So much of hitting is all about getting the right pitch. And here, he didn't like either one of the first couple he sees. Falls behind quickly, 0-2. But then he finally gets a location he can do something with, and whack, base hit.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with 1 down. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bourne comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Starlin Castro stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Rob Snyder will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Rob Snyder.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Garcia ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Rob Refsnyder will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 64, Rob Refsnyder.
Kirby Yates will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Kelly Johnson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
And that's a big double right there. Down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Jace Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And you know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Tyler Flowers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
You just get the sense that the momentum is turning. This pitch is nowhere close to the target, and that's a big pick-me-up right there to score a run on the wild pitch.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Vinny Pistano will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 61, Vinny Pistano.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Trying to hold the lead. Popped high in the air. Ref Snyder settles under it near second. He's got it one away.
Well, this is certainly not a situation where you'd expect the guy to be bunting, but you're hoping he can give you a little more than a pop. That hurts in a spot like this.
Nick Swisher will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Nick Swisher.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
In now, Hector Olivera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Hicks. And that's the 3rd out. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Kelly Johnson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 24, Kelly Johnson.
Jace Peterson will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Tyler Flowers will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Nick Swisher will stick around as he'll take over in right field. And now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here.
Now at third base, number 72.
So a new pitcher to tell you about here, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Alexi Ogando. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Diaz, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Didi Gregorius is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Didi Gregorius.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. The first 7. Chase Headley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Headley.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. And they can't run it down. One and 2. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up. Justin Ackley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lifted in the air to center field. Bourne is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, Number 18.
Dustin Ackley will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Field, number 29, Dustin Ackley. Now pitching for the Yankees.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Leading off the inning, Michael Bourne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Reed Brignac will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Hicks is there. 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Daniel Castro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Daniel Castro.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs. And who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Chase Darno will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 71, Chase Darno.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Daniel Castro will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 14.
Chase Darno will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now shortstop, number 71, Chase Darno.
Chase Simmons will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Brett Gardner will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Warren is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
And when you start to judge a center fielder's strengths, I think top of the list is positioning. Being able to study players and know where balls are going to be hit has a lot to do with being a great outfielder. And I think that it paid off for him right there.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swinging a liner back through the box. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 33, Greg Bird.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Striding in to start the 9th, Kelly Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2.
Well, if there is one worry about a closer throwing this hard, if anyone squares up on a fastball, this game could be tied before you know it. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number one.
Jace Peterson steps in now. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Chapman's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Bounce to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Nick Swisher comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Bird is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Oh, that's just flat out nasty. Chapman's got to be the guy you least want to see out there in the 9th inning. He gets the final 3 outs here, and he picks up a save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 2-1. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.